I'm like a million years late to the choker trend, but been really liking it lately. Hi guys, today I'm going to be telling you what books I have on my Kindle. I have the Kindle Paperwhite. I've been using this for several years and I love my Kindle. I buy cheap ebooks all the time, so I thought I would tell you what books are on my Kindle. Pretty simple. I'm gonna try and give summaries for all of these books. A lot of times I just don't know what a book is about. I'll have like a general idea of like the genre. The first book is actually the one I'm currently reading. That is If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo. This book is about a trans girl, and I'm actually reading this for Diversity Bingo. And the great thing is that this is written by a trans woman. Moving on the Edge of Gone by Corinne Duyves. I believe this is a science fiction novel. And I also have this on my Diversity Bingo TBR, but I don't remember what's diverse about this book, so sorry for that. Act Like It by Lucy Parker. I've already read this. This is an adult novel featuring fake dating. The Melody of You and Me by Maria Hollis. This is a female-female new adult romance. It's pretty short. I'm pretty sure it's just a novella. It's just over 100 pages. But I really liked this. Infamy by Becca and Krista Ritchie, another new adult novel, which I've also already read. This is book 2 to the Ariel I don't know how to pronounce it. Book 2 in this series, and loved it. Really hoping there will be a book 2 because Stained by Abda Khan. I don't know anything about this book. Pretty sure this was a Kindle deal and it's diverse in some aspects, which is why I bought it, but I don't know if this is fantasy or contemporary or something else. The Dark Days Club by Alison Goodman. I actually already own the paperback version of this, which is wrapped in one of these books. I don't know which one. But the ebook was free for a few days, so I thought, why not? That's the beauty of a Kindle and ebooks. Like, they don't take up any space. And if they're free, it doesn't matter if you get it or not. You could just delete it if you don't want it after all. The Final Empire, book 1 in the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about this. This is an adult fantasy series. There was a time last year where I felt like everyone was reading it and I wanted to be part of that. And once again, pretty sure this was really cheap for a while, which is why I probably got it. Not sure when I'm gonna get around to reading it, but I do want to try and read it eventually. Finnegan of the Rock by Melina Marchetta. This is book 1 in the Lumiteer Chronicles. I also own the physical copy of this book. Again, and it's one of these green books. Probably this one. This one was also free for a while. I knew I wanted to get that one as an ebook because my copy that I have, I bought it used and it smells horrible. I don't know what it is. Something got in the book and it smells disgusting. And this is a fantasy series. I think it's a companion series where each book has a different main character. Jacoby by William Ritter. I feel like this is historical fiction or fantasy, something like that, but not sure. Dark Fever. This is book 1 in the Fever series by Karen Marie Moaning. There are a few people here on BookTube that I'm subscribed to that really enjoy this series, so I wanted to give it a try. I'm pretty sure this is like urban fantasy with fae. Thief of Lies by Brenda Drake. Book 1 in the Library Jumpers. This is some kind of fantasy or magical realism book. Again, not exactly sure what it's actually about. More Than This by Patrick Ness. This is I'm pretty sure fantasy novel which features a gay character. Yeah, that's all I know, and Patrick Ness is a pretty popular author. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I was reading this last year. I wanted to read like 3 classics last year. This is the only one I started. Didn't even finish it. I'm like, okay, on my Kindle I'm 64% through, but I'm pretty sure I read a bit further on my phone, my Kindle app on my phone. Not sure if I'm gonna ever finish this because it wasn't gripping me. I have the complete Girl of Fire and Thorns trilogy plus I think 3 novellas. This was one package deal on Amazon. The 3 books and 3 novellas all for €4 or €5. So I thought, why not? This is by Ray Carson and it's a fantasy series. I have an arc of The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco. I requested this on NetGalley and it comes out in March, so I'm gonna read it pretty soon. Pretty sure this is a fantasy novel. The Blackmail Boyfriend by Chris Cannon. This is a contemporary novel and I'm pretty sure it's a fake dating book. The Score by Elle Kennedy. This is book 3 in the Off-Campus series. I've read book 1. I don't have book 2, but book 3 was really cheap. I figured if I was gonna read the series eventually, I could get this one cheap and then eventually I'll get book 2 and then I can just read it. This is a new adult series and book 1 featured fake dating. Really enjoyed it. 6 of Hearts by L.H. Causeway. This is also a new adult book. And this was recommended to me on Amazon, and I think Goodreads as well, because I liked Amore by Becca and Krista Ritchie, which takes place in a circus kind of setting, and I'm pretty sure that this one does too. I have Evenfall by Santino and Ice. This is a self-published series, I believe, and it's always recommended to people that enjoy the Foxhole Court, and I've also seen a lot of it on Tumblr, so obviously I had to get it. It's a free download. I will look up the website and link it down below in case you're interested. And this is a male-male romance between, I want to say spies or like agents, that sort of thing, but I might be completely wrong. I have Kiss the Sky by Becca and Krista Ritchie, which is a Calloway Sisters novel. The Addicted series and the Calloway Sisters kind of intertwine. I've only read books 1 and 1.5, and Kiss the Sky, this one, comes up a bit later on, but same as with that other new adult series, this one was pretty cheap, so I thought if I was gonna read it eventually, I could get this one cheap. Ink and Bone by Rachel Kane. No idea what this one is about. I think it has to do with the library, but I don't know. The Orphan Queen by Jodi Meadows. Pretty sure this is a fantasy novel. The Burning Sky by Sherry Thomas. Mist and Whispers by C.M. Lucas. Another fantasy book. The Duff by Cody Keplinger. This is a YA contemporary, I believe. Let's Get Lost by Adi Al-Said. Also a YA contemporary. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Classic. Insanity by Cameron Jace. This is a Alice in Wonderland retelling or something influenced by Alice in Wonderland, I'm not sure. Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh. This is a fantasy book. And The Stars Never Rise by Rachel Vincent. I think this is fantasy. Those are all the books that I currently have on my Kindle. Obviously they change all the time. Usually I get rid of the ones that I've read. I get new ebooks all the time. I've created an Amazon wishlist with just ebooks, and every day or almost every other day I'll go through that list and it will show you price drops, which is how I find out about a lot of ebook deals. If you like cheap ebooks, that's definitely something I recommend. It works for me and it doesn't take long to go through all those books, well, depending on how many you have on a list. If you've read any of these books and you think there was a certain one I should get to soon-ish, tell me down below in the comments. Sometimes I'm pretty overwhelmed with all the ebooks I have and I don't know which one to get to next, so I'd really appreciate your opinion. And that was it for this time, and I will see you next time. Bye!